Hey Austin, so this is a report done on smoking versus vaping. Um, I do vape, actually. If you want to see it. I'll- and no, I'm not doing this for this. This is my little pen right here. Um, that I have. That is, of course, that is my vape pen. I believe I'm vaping on Blueberry Wild, I think. Or is that a green apple? I'm not sure. Well, anyway. Anyway, so I've never been a smoker, never will be a smoker. It's a vapor, it's not a smoke. Okay. So the report is called Smoking is Worse Than Vaping. I hope that explained what an electronic cigarette is. Oh, you want to see what color it lights up? Ta-da! That's LED. Anyway, when and a little background about this little device. It actually, this is going to be part of my research paper. It actually lights up orange when you're running out of battery. And this is the, my finger's on right here, is the glassamizer. That's the mouthpiece. And of course we have the battery and the holes for airflow and the liquid. No, I don't use nicotine, so I don't use any nicotine, so it's really just a way for me to quit picking at my face. So I may know a little more than you think, but anyway, here it is. So I'm gonna start the report. Smoking is worse than vaping. Cigarettes play a large role in many people's lives, currently given the cost of cigarettes in terms of not only monetary losses, but the quality of life itself. It behooves one to search for a way out of the conventional cigarette habit. Its accompanying negative consequences. One beneficial alternative to the cigarette lies in the invention of the e-cigarette and other nicotine vaporizing devices now available. Giving the vapor pen a merely a cursory glance might lead one to conclude that vaping is bad because it looks very similar to smoking. One might then also conclude that vaping must then also cause cancer and other similar outward effects, just as cigarettes do, given how easily many people can trade a cigarette for a vapor pen. It is useful to examine the facts surrounding vape pens and the studies performed thus far in this area. This paper will examine smoking and its effects. It will then proceed to review current cessation devices and studies documenting their degree of efficiency. efficiency. It will then be obvious that a review of a new alternative vaping is in order. The vapor processes and use contents will be explained, and studies of the effects of vaping on individuals and groups of people will be examined, cited, and explained. By the end of this paper, one should be able to make an informed decision regarding the role that vaping may be able to play in enhancing one's life and or those of his or her loved ones. Alright, so this is my first body of paragraph. Okay. There are over 4,000 toxic chemicals in a cigarette. Many of these are known to cause cancer. Back in the day, cigarettes were cheap and everyone smoked. Cigarette companies, upon discovering the carcinogenic nature of their products, refused to disclose the truth to the public. Faced with scientific evidence of cigarette dangers, tobacco companies chose to obscure the facts in order to sell more cigarettes. The companies lied about their products. Providing cigarettes to the public is essentially mass murder. The public, this is what I was trying to say. The public, side note, this is, again, we're going back to the article. The public and is to buy cigarettes through the tobacco companies. Strong advertising campaign. These alluring cigarette ads tie cigarettes to adventure, youth, and rebellion, freedom, and of course, sex. Fortunately, in America, customers are at least somewhat protected from falling prey to cigarette dangers through the banning of ads as well as all the progressive anti-smoking awareness campaigns. Anti-smoking awareness campaign. This is in stark contrast to developing nations where ads and cigarette and are both rampant. Cigarettes contain tar, arsenic, ammonia, lead, carbon monoxide, and countless others. What's in a cigarette? When smoking, one inhales a solid aerosol. Solid particles stay in the lungs and do more damage. That's the first part of my report. Hey guys, thanks for listening, and I'll see you again next time. Okay, bye.